Who could this be? This isn't me. That's not my Mustang. I'm here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't see. The tins are so dark. Must have a lot of haters. Sir? Oh. Big Boost. My favorite YouTuber. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was like, I'm like leave and just take a longer spin.
Oh my God. The A36 blew up, so I gave him the Mustang.
No.
I'm just kidding. Alberto has been kind enough to join me on yet another endeavor. Alberto, what are we going to do today? What are we going to do?
We're gonna go inspect another car for you.
Another car for me, sir.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You're gonna need another warehouse or a second house to park all your cars. I got an idea. You should do a under the ramp parking lot.
Except the only thing is, because we live in Florida, the sea level is like basically ground level. So if we did an underground garage, it would basically be like a submarines to park in there. Yeah, this thing shifts like butter. Just drives real nice, good amount of power. All right, partner, we're gonna get it. Yeah! Woo! Miracle power! Woo! Guys, I've realized something. Mustang drivers don't drive like jerks. Mustangs literally make you drive like a jerk. I don't know what it is about the car. Kind of like BMWs make people not use turn signals. When you hop in a Mustang, like jerk mode. I don't know how else to explain it.
I think Adam is trying to say he got a heavy foot and then this car just goes.
Exactly what I'm trying to say, Alberto. All right, I couldn't film a clip of us rolling up here because it'd be a dead giveaway about what car we're picking up, but we are back at LeChic Motors, aka the Orlando Z Plug. As you can see, many Z's here. He gets a lot of parts cars, has a ton of stuff on the shelf, and he has this HR that's been laying around. It's a black 350Z with an HR motor, a little bit more power than the DE, a little bit less oil consumption issues, and normally they're crazy expensive. But this one is salvage title, just like the cream car, because it got in a front end wreck. I will put the picture on the screen right now. Me and Alberto just looked at it on the lift. Everything looked pretty straight. It was just some suspension components that he already replaced. I guess the main reason why the insurance company actually totaled it is because this light was toast and they're super expensive. But anyway, he replaced that. The car still needs a bumper, needs a different bash bar. The biggest problem with it is that it needs a clutch. I literally tried driving this because I was going to try to drive it home, and it literally starts slipping the clutch if you drive like 40 miles an hour. But it sounds pretty healthy. I'll start it up real quick. And looked all over the car. It definitely looks like it's been abused, but the oil looks pretty clean. It's got a GoPro mount on the dash, so maybe a kid owned it. It is a Florida car. It's pretty clean. Interior wise, it's okay. Other stuff that we kind of looked over, the only other real kind of thing that will need to be changed pretty soon on this car, just like the other car, it needs a valve cover gasket. It's a really common issue on these Z's. She purrs. Very smooth. I don't know if I said, but it's got 120,000 miles. A clean title car like this would probably go for around $8,500. This car is $4,500, titled, registered, out the door, which is an insane deal, and will make a very good drift car that I can not care about crashing, and I can go have fun with Matt and Taylor. It's so fun driving with them, and it'd be really cool to have a car that's on par with them. Just like I was saying in the videos before, it's way more fun when you're driving with your friends and you have a very similar car. That's why we have so much fun at Ebisu in Japan, and this was such a good deal. And I know that he's been getting so many people hitting him up after I talked about his place in the video that this car wasn't gonna last long. So probably take it home, gotta have it trailered, do a clutch on it, kind of do basically the same exact stuff that I did the cream car, and like, it's gonna party. It's sick. Alberto, when are you gonna get a Z?
When I get enough money. But if I get a C, I'll have to, like, I'm sorry guys, but I'll have to LS swap it.
Oh, Berto.
Wait. Turbo LS swap it.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
I don't have E46.
All right, guys, so now we need help finding a black HR bumper if you guys have one laying around. I could definitely use one for this car. Maybe a hood, maybe some random little pieces like this. So if you got a junkyard by you and you happen to see some black HR 350Z pieces, would be sweet. But for the most part, this car is gonna stay looking ugly because it's just gonna get crashed into things. Actually, just kidding. You guys know that I can't keep a car looking ugly. I'll probably make it look somewhat nice, but I'm gonna crash it a lot. That's the plan. I'm so excited. I told you guys I literally got that giveaway car for me initially, and then I was like, I feel guilty getting another car, but it's so good and it's so simple and it was so easy, and Nicole loves driving it, so she can drive this one too, and it has AC. AC in Florida is great. Alberto, can you confirm the AC in Florida is great?
It's pretty good.
Yes.
Well, race cars don't have AC.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be a race car. This is gonna be a bumper car,
So bumper cars have AC, that's pretty cool.
I'm just super bummed that it's not blue. I wanted to have a blue matching car, but it's just such a good deal, and I guess we could always wrap our cars down the road or something. The blue ones are just way harder to find. They're usually automatic, and you know, if I find one down the road, Shulman actually wants this car too, so I could always sell this car to Shulman and then get a blue one. Yeah, that blue one's a customer car, Alberto. That one's a convertible, Alberto, and it's super crashed. But anyway, guys, I will put the link in the description if you guys ever need like Z parts or anything in the Orlando area. Will's a great guy, always gives the hookups to the homies, so I'm excited. I kind of wish we could drive it home so I could start toying with it, but yeah, she's not gonna make it home. It's a pretty far drive. Will, much appreciated, man.
No problem, man.
Always a pleasure doing business.
Always a pleasure.
The tow truck is literally already here to bring the Z home. Look at that, that's crazy. Big Boost has a genuine smile right now. Where are we going?
To eat.
Look how happy he is.
Let's go eat some delicious burgers.
Dude, every time we come here, we're two very happy people. He's happy because he's getting his burgers. I'm happy because we're getting a Z. Oh. I think the last time we had this place in the video was when we went to the junkyard hunting for AC parts for Nicole's car. No, Alberto, tell the viewers, what is so special about these burgers?
Everything. So it has this garlic sauce, it has pineapple sauce, pink sauce with mayo ketchup.
It's got potato chips.
These little papitas that make it like crunchy and nice.
Nothing like some good old snap peas to snack on. What's next for today? What's next? I noticed Nicole's car had quite a bit of air in the system, so I'm doing a quick bleed. The thing that sucks about the JZ is you have to jack it up so high because of the way that it's designed and the way that it sits in S13. It also sucks that I can't fit a funnel in here. Bleed, my friend, bleed! Picked up a Pep Boys fire extinguisher to mount in the Z. Don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but it's always a good idea. Most tracks require you to have a fire extinguisher in the car. As you guys have seen on the channel, fires are very common in drift cars. Why is that? Well, overheating cars with stuff being sloshed around sideways, you have fluids hitting manifolds, the car reaching heats when it normally doesn't, and a lot of aftermarket stuff that isn't designed to work with a car, so a lot of times fires happen. But usually with drift tracks, you don't see cars burn down to the ground because most people have a fire extinguisher and it will literally save your car. I'm really not a fan of these giant fire extinguishers, but it's all they had. I was having a really hard time finding a secure place to mount them. I tried to mount it down here, but the back end was kind of preventing it from fully being secured to the strap. This part was a bit too flimsy, and it's really important to have it in easy access of the driver. I still would prefer one of the smaller ones because it's not as heavy and I feel like it wouldn't fly around as much. But right here, at least, you know, we're driving, okay. Oh crap, fire. Grab it fast. So, it's important to have it, make sure it's in a place where it's not gonna be a pain. I did wanna actually mount it up here, but that's a very like crucial space in the Z for putting tires and loading stuff into the car, so I didn't wanna make someone's life more inconvenient, make them not being able to fit drift spares in it. So here's where it's gonna stay. It's just got one little strap. And the mount is the same for the small ones too, so if someone ever wants to change it to one of the small ones, they can. Before we go back out to the garage, Nicole, your new watch. I don't know that that's how you're supposed to open it, Nicole.
I like the box.
As she's tearing it apart.
I'm not tearing the box apart.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
That's so pretty.
As you guys know, Movement Watches has been a huge sponsor of this channel for well over a year now, and Nicole, show me your new watch. This time around, Nicole found a watch she liked, and Movement came through once again. It's kind of funny because in the past year that we've been doing sponsored videos with them, they've come very far from being a crowd-funded company just shipping out of their living room. They've got a ton of new watch collections. They make sunglasses for men, for women, and they have like bracelets now too. We gotta check those out, Nicole. Ooh. Nicole likes bracelets. Nicole likes JZs. By selling online, Movement was able to cut out the middleman, and that's why they're able to offer their watches at a very reasonable price. They're simple, they're really nice quality, they make great gifts, And you guys can get 15% off with free shipping and free returns if you just go to movement.com/LZ. I'd like to give a massive thank you to Movement for sponsoring this video. Go over and check out their site and you guys can see for yourself why Movement keeps growing. Once again, that is just movement.com/LZ. Nicole's got her new watch and you guys know what I got for the Cream Z giveaway car. I listened to your comments, okay? When I was at LeChic Motors today buying the Z, Will hooked it up with some door handles and some emblems because I heard you guys don't like them painted cream. I know you guys also don't like the front bumper's grille painted cream, but you know what? I don't care what you guys think, all right? I don't care about comments. It's a joke, I'm being sarcastic. I'm just kidding. Of course I wanna make the car how you guys wanna see it. So when I have Randy respray the lip kit, I'll probably have him spray the grille black too. I'm sorry that I haven't acknowledged this sooner. I keep seeing the comments and I keep realizing that I haven't mentioned it yet. A couple other things I wanna talk about, but for now, let's go slap these on. I think they just pop on, but I was reading online that they have adhesive. I don't know where it would be, but I'm gonna use the old dental floss trick just in case there is adhesive and hopefully I can get a good yank and get it out without messing up the paint. Don't know if this is the proper way to do it, but what I did was take a little microfiber, kind of put it butt up against the logo, and then I kind of used it to get underneath the logo. I went from the bottom, that way if I did mess up the paint, you wouldn't really be able to see it. This is all adhesive, so it's kind of annoying to take off. Although, you know what? I think we might be able to just put more 3M. I don't know if I want to take this off or just put more 3M tape over it, because it seems like it's on there pretty good. I scraped off the majority of the adhesive, put 4 little pieces of 3M double-sided tape, and then I'm just gonna pop it right on. All right, we have before and after. All right, I agree with you guys. The black and silver original logo looks way better. I was thinking about spraying them gloss black, but I figured, you know what? I know that the stock is gonna look good. I don't wanna go spray it black and then have it not look good. So you know what? We're just gonna leave it simple. Literally could not be any easier to take these off. There's just 2 bolts back here, 10 mils. It just pulls up and out. The passenger side's a bit easier because there's only 1 rod. This one, the yellow rod just kind of pulls right out. This pink one, we're gonna have to unclip and then we're gonna have to switch this lock to the other side. And after. Again, another thing that probably would have looked better in gloss black, but I'm not a professional painter and I didn't want to mess it up. Real quick, while I got the Z in the garage, I'm gonna put a 326 wing on it real quick. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. I still am willing to put it on and get it painted on the car, but I don't know that I feel very confident that you guys would like it. So I'm gonna put it on real quick and you guys can tell me what you think. Now let me just remind you, the original plan was to paint the 326 wing and have Randy mold it to the car, because basically the way that it works, to have the wing where we'd want it, this area would need to either be added onto, this area would need to be taken off of. So what he suggested of doing, because of our limited time, was basically mounting it like this. The only thing is, obviously, there's this like gap here, which I don't think looks the best. I mean, it kind of looks cool. It's kind of different. I think it would have looked good molded, but I don't know how I feel about it. You guys can let me know. I'll put the wing on if you guys want me to put the wing on, and I'll have Randy paint it. But if you don't want me to put the wing on, I'm not gonna put the wing on. I'll do a poll on the YouTube video to know for certain. But anyway, that is what she looks like. Guys, I don't know how I haven't said this in any videos yet, but I just want to give you guys a huge thank you. The warehouse has never been this busy. I'm really stoked that so many of you guys are going to be getting your hands on some of our products that we put so much time into. I really hope that you like them. I do realize that we're pretty much sold out of everything in like every size right now because we did not anticipate the amount of orders we've been getting. Luckily, the guys at the warehouse have been crushing it and they've been getting orders out like the day that they've been placed. So I'm super, super stoked about that. But we do have a restock and some new products coming towards the end of the week, probably a Friday drop. I just wanted to give you guys an update on that because I saw a lot of people asking about it. But the real question is, what's the deal with the black car? I guess I already kind of explained it, so I don't need to explain it again. But like I said, I love this car. I knew that I was gonna like a Z. I wanted to get a Z for myself, but I thought doing the giveaway would be a lot cooler. I was planning on picking up a Z after the giveaway was over, but Will had this black Z that was an HR and that was a really good deal. To be honest, I'm actually happy it's not the giveaway car because the giveaway car was never in a wreck. It was just a theft recovery car. This car was in a wreck. There was no frame damage. I'll show you guys underneath the car once we have it on the lift. I just feel better giving away a theft recovery car than one that was in a wreck. Plus that car needs a clutch. It's nowhere near as clean in the interior. It definitely needs seats. It's gonna need some TLC and it's gonna be a bit more of a project, where this car, I loved because it was the perfect example of like a dirt cheap Z that took minimal effort to get out there and go slide. And believe it or not, we are going back to the track tomorrow. That was the original plan for when we were supposed to drive this for the first time, but I actually had it ready earlier than I thought, and that's why we got to drive it at OSW. So we are going to Orlando Speed World. We've got a private track day, and we are gonna be driving the Z with Matt and Taylor in their two Zs. We're gonna talk about Z setups. We're gonna drive together, and now since I have the black Z, I will know that this Z family, this won't be just a temporary thing. So the black Z is gonna be my seat time car. It's gonna be my muscle car. I'm not really happy with where my driving's at. I'm definitely improving, but like watching back footage, I'm thinking that I'm like riding people's doors, and then I watch the footage and I'm like 3 car lengths behind, and I'm like, meh. And it's just gotta be a thing where I'm too scared to wreck the 240. And for every bit of reason, I have so much time and money in that car. Why not wreck a perfectly simple black Z that will help me push my driving ability? So I'm really excited about that. I hope you guys are excited. That will be, I'm not gonna go into as much detail as I did with the giveaway car, since a lot of the stuff that I'll be doing to it is the same exact stuff that I did with this car. You know, a lot of you guys have been asking about the S15. I've said this in a couple videos, but Njuku's just super busy right now with Kevin Lawrence's car. He's a professional driver, he's an FD. He's way more important than my S15 when I have 2, 3, about to be 4 working drift cars. So the S15, like, yes, it would be sick to have it done and to drive it, and I know a lot of you guys have been really patient and excited about it, but good things come to those who wait. So anyway, I hope you guys are excited. Meh. I hope you guys are excited. You could see the excitement in this video. I can't even speak right now. I'm so excited. I just want to get a clutch for it so I can throw it on the lift and I can make it drivable, because I don't even really know how it drives. It slips clutch like really bad. It barely moves. I think it'll be a good car. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.